Hi everyone, I wanted to take an opportunity to welcome you to the IESA Cheer State Competition. We are just a couple of weeks away, and my name is Leslie Albee. I'm the IESA Cheer Administrator. This video is being done in lieu of our coaches meeting that we have previously had prior to session 1 and session 2. So if you have any questions about the information contained in this video, please feel free to send me an email at leslie@iesa.org, or you can contact our office at 309-829-0114, and you can either reach me or you can ask for my assistant, Emma Lawson, and hopefully we'll be able to answer any questions you might still have after watching this video. The goal today is to go over some preliminary information upon your arrival and checking in if you're new to our competition, give you an idea of what the Peoria Civic Center looks like, as well as some reminders and tips to help you navigate your time at the Civic Center on Saturday, January 25th. So looking forward to having you and seeing all of you in just a few weeks. And like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free to send us an email or give us a call at the office. All right.
The next thing that I wanted to go over is the performance schedule. So each of you should have access to this online, and we will have it posted from now through the competition. So if there are changes to the performance times, you will always have access to the most current information. Changes that we would have at this point really are limited to any schools that drop from the competition that may bump up your time. So please be mindful of that. I recommend certainly taking a look at the schedule this week, and then also the week of the competition, as well as the day of the competition. And that's when we would have the most changes. As you take a look at the schedule, I wanted to highlight a couple different things. When you look online, first you'll see a link for session 1, or you'll be in session 2. If you're competing in both divisions, you may have one performance in session 1 and one in session 2. So please make sure you take a look at both. If you'd like to print out the schedule, just click on the link for the printable version. We have noted on here that the schedule is subject to change, so to check back this page for any changes, and we'll usually have when it was last updated. When you're looking for your squad, I'm just going to use Peoria Holy Family because they are listed first. You'll see your school name. We always do city first and then the name of the school. We will have which division you are in, and then we move to the report time. So for Peoria Holy Family, their performance time is 9 o'clock. Everybody's report time is 40 minutes before. So you'll report to Exhibit Hall B with your squad dressed and ready to go. So reporting to Exhibit Hall B 40 minutes before your performance time. This schedule will also tell you which warm-up mat you are on, because there are 2 warm-up mats in Exhibit Hall B. You will have a time for the tumbling strips for your squad to use that area of your warm-up area, as well as time on the full mat. It's approximately 10 minutes on the full mat, and then one of our UCA staff will escort your team the back way from Exhibit Hall B to Exhibit Hall C to the performance area. So here we have a map of the Peoria Civic Center. A copy of this will also be included in your check-in packet. So I'm going to start with upon arrival. When you come to the Civic Center, you'll see that there are 2 parking lots, 2 main parking lots. First one is the Fulton parking lot up here on the right. The second is the Marquee parking lot. If you are in a school bus, all school buses or vans should park in the Fulton lot and enter the Civic Center off of Fulton Avenue. That's your quickest entry. If you're bringing a bus parking is $14, vehicle parking is $7, and any vehicle that requires more than one parking spot is considered a bus. While the entrance over here by the theater is going to be your quickest entrance, you can also enter off of Monroe Street by the ticket gate and make your way over to Exhibit Hall A. Exhibit Hall A is open to anyone. You don't have to have a wristband to enter Exhibit Hall A. Inside of Exhibit Hall A, you'll find concessions, apparel sales from the cubbyhole, as well as the IESA photographer through Event Pro Photography. A listed coach, so that can be the head coach or one of the assistant coaches, can check in the school's team in Exhibit Hall A. That's where you'll get your school's packet, and inside of that packet will be a copy of this map as well as your coach's wristbands. The next spot that you'll need to go to is Exhibit Hall B. You should only report to Exhibit Hall B at your listed report time. We do try to limit the number of squads that are in Exhibit Hall B at any given time. So please make sure you take a look at the schedule to know when you should report. Allowed in Exhibit Hall B are coaches with a coach's wristband, as well as cheerleaders in uniform. If you have an alternate, they are permitted to go into Exhibit Hall B. They must be with a coach, and I also encourage you to please have them in something that signifies that they are part of the squad. So school sweatshirt, school t-shirt is perfectly appropriate for an alternate. Finally, Exhibit Hall C is the third area your squad may go into. So Exhibit Hall C is where the actual competition takes place. In order to enter Exhibit Hall C, you must be on the school's online roster form. You must be a spectator who is paid and is wearing a wristband. And inside of this exhibit hall is the competition area. There's also concessions as well as program sales and plenty of seating for everyone. In Exhibit Hall C is where we will also do awards. So we will complete session 1 and then give us a little bit of time to tabulate all of the results, and we'll follow with session 1 awards after session 1. Then we'll have a short break for lunch, and we'll begin session 2, and session 2 awards will follow after session 2 is completed. After all of the awards have been distributed for your session, a listed coach can report to the tech judges table that is in Exhibit Hall C. You'll see it just to the right of the competition mat, and you can pick up your school's results packet after the awards have been distributed. If you have questions regarding any tech or legality deductions, a listed coach can report to the CAT conference room. So going out of Exhibit Hall C, it's to the right between Exhibit Hall C and B, and you can see the arrows pointing to where it is on the map. A tech judge will be in that room and can answer questions about a legality or tech deduction. Results for your school will not change as a result of any conversation you have. The purpose of this is truly just to give clarification to coaches if that is desired. The other area that you should be aware of is also room 136 on that main level. It's across from Exhibit Hall B. Inside of room 136, you'll see representatives from UCA and Varsity. They will have some of their gear and apparel out for you to view and take a look at. There will be representatives to talk with coaches if they're interested in talking about camps or purchasing apparel or gear for the future. They are also sponsoring a hospitality room for coaches in room 136. So please make sure to swing by, stop in there. It is for coaches only, so please make sure your squad members do have another location and somebody that can keep an eye on them if you, as a coach, do decide to step into that UCA hospitality area. This is a visual of what Exhibit Hall C looks like. Exhibit Hall C, you'll see the mat is front and center. It is 54 feet by 42 feet. They are composed of 9 strips. The IESA logo marks the middle of the mat. We will also have an X that dictates the middle front of the mat. When your squad is entering Exhibit Hall C, they'll actually start on one of the warm-up mats over here to the left in Exhibit Hall B. A UCA staff member will escort them the back way. They'll stop them at the curtain right here. And when the officials are ready for your squad to take the floor, the MC will announce them onto the floor. Please note that this area right here is seating. So there are spectators here. So your squad can enter from any side. They can enter through here. They can certainly enter through the back if they would like. And when your squad is completed or finished with their performance, all should exit over here by the American flag. A couple of other things to note regarding Exhibit Hall C. This is where we will have concessions will be available. Spectators can also purchase a program as well. And I also wanted to bring your attention to the DJ box and the coaches box. Both of those are over to the front right of the mat. And so here's the DJ box right here. Coaching box is directly in front of it. Coaching box will have a couple of chairs for the head coach and the assistant coaches. You must have a coach's wristband to be in the coaching box, and if you have any alternates, they are permitted to sit on the floor in front of you. If you are the only coach for your squad, please note that you are responsible for starting and stopping the music for your squad. Your squad should still be able to be in full view of you, but please know that that will be the expectation of you. If you would like to test your music with the DJ, you may do so from 7:45 until 8:45, and then you can also do it after the Session 1 awards are completed if you are only competing in Session 2. We recommend bringing your music in multiple formats, as well as taking any protective covers off of your devices and putting them on airplane mode. That helps with just any possible interruptions that could happen. That covers how to enter the mat, how to exit the mat, where the coaches should be seated. The last thing I wanted to bring your attention to was this area over to the right of the mat. That is where the tech judges table will be. After Session 1 awards are completed, a listed coach, after Session 1 awards and after Session 2 awards are completed. So immediately following the distribution of awards, a listed coach can go to the tech judges table and they can pick up your school's results packet from the tech judges area. When we do the awards ceremony, the MC will call your squad, actually we'll call the divisions to the mat, so please make sure you are listening for which divisions are being called to the mat. Again, we'll do Session 1 awards immediately following Session 1. Your squad is welcome to sit anywhere on the blue mat. It should only be your squad members and the coaches. We will have the trophies lined up in this area back here. If you are a squad that is receiving a trophy or medals for your athletes, please know that the process that we follow is we will call up the team. We will announce the head coach, and we will then ask the head coach to take over the microphone and introduce each individual athlete. First and last name is all you need to introduce. As soon as your squad has gotten their awards, then you can go back and have a seat if there is another squad to be introduced.
All right, so that wraps up the information that all coaches should be aware of as they are headed to the Peoria Civic Center in a couple of weeks. We appreciate the time and effort that you have put into coaching your student athletes and preparing for their performance. We wish you the best of luck, and if you have any questions or we can offer further assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to our office. Have a great day.